whatever it may be that you are going through, just know somebody is praying for your position. Just know that. I want to address the courts and say, from a spiritual judge, each and every one of you, judgment and justice, do a lot of take tests. Let's do you versus me then. That's what I would love to do. Ooh, Tower and the Magician. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see who's liar, liar. Higher wisdom and knowledge. Damn. That shit out of here. Somebody in their head. Trapped. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Don't have no privacy. Oh, matter of fact, I do want to turn this on real quick. It's just gonna be like it's like Happy Feet. That's what we gonna do. What Happy Feet went through. Look, motherfuckers in despair. They like, damn, we fucked ourselves. That shit funny as fuck. Guess what? I told somebody that was helping me. I said it's psychological warfare. I know what they're doing. Like,
oh, okay, girl. Then she.
Hey, what am I looking for? Happy Feet. Happy Feet. If you gonna tell part of the fucking story, bitch, tell the whole fucking story. She gonna say this so-called counselor, right? And mind you, she do people fucked up when they don't kiss her ass. She done cause people their families. I'm sure of it. Not without a shadow of a doubt. With no shadow of a doubt. Happy. What the hell? I'm like, where is it? Ooh, my knee is itching. Happy Feet. What was that song? Boogie Wonderland. This. Mambo. Boogie Wonderland. Hello. Let me turn the light up so I can see. Turn my music up. Ooh, 909. Turn my music up. Turn my music up. Turn my music up. Turn it up. How the fuck? Oh, it's just was connected. Or we're going to show me the percentage of the speaker. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and subscribe. Thank you. Can you tell? I tell myself my secrets all the time. For sure. Let me see. I gotta put this on mute. This is shit we going through. The old school versus new school. The old demons versus the new demons that are healed. Earth angels. So no, baby, it don't work. That's awesome. It's beautiful. Just make sure you take it slow. You still get to know you, respect the boundaries, and make sure she gets to know her without both of you giving too much of yourselves. Keep a healthy balance, you know? Reflect and talk. Spend time to yourselves. It's healthy, you know? Keep a healthy balance. Yeah, I'm watching this. I'm watching this video. It's funny. They gonna be feeling it. They have me busting up when they did Kendrick Lamar's song. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. To the Happy Feet video. That shit was funny as hell. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Once upon a time, all of us is saying change. Oh, and she and this lady, she said she got Irish in her. Figures. She would want to need to move away to calm waters. Death. To the old energy. Is this the one? It don't work. Oh, wait. That's not what I was trying to do. LA is, no. Oh, I'm saying it and I'm not doing it. Let me see what that do. Yeah, this is the one. What does it say? It says dance with mumbo. Dance. Oh, dance with me. Dance with me, boy. What? What song is this? Oh, y'all just fell all over. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, it was right there in the corner.
Oh, it's really quite easy.
No, no! No, you must resist!
No, you must resist.
Resist!
This is Burgermeister.
Stand your ground against this bullet!
Hey, the pinnacle seven. Don't become eight deficient.
Voices, brothers!
Don't become self-sufficient. Don't toil and labor to become self-sufficient. That's what they don't want, these old ass motherfuckers right here.
Let the world tremble! For when all of us leave, we remain!
I'm sick of these old motherfuckers. I ain't lying. Fucking washed up ass. And you go sit their ass down the corner and heal some fucking way. Still trying to destroy life. I hope that was your last dying wish. Fucking tower, Ace of Wands. I'm fucking toxic ass Gemini. Just motherfucking Gemini 10-10. Straight up.
Every last bit of me, Paul.
I thought
Paul?
that I done right by you.
Dance for him, Daddy. Dance with your boy.
Oh, that's what they meant.
You'll have to forgive me. The music's gone clean out of me.
No, it don't matter. Says you in the face and say, baby, What these old ass shrivel up tunes and these old ass generational curses don't want us to do for healing our inner child. Tired of these hoes. Fuck an elder. No emotional fulfillment. They don't want you to have emotional fulfillment.
I just need your body, baby. You don't have to be my girl.
No. Is that just the clip? It is. No. We are men. I want to see the whole scene. Wait a minute. This is people save the day. I think this is the rest of the scene. Everybody fighting, they fucking. This don't make no sense. We gotta fight our fucking elders for this shit. But that's the damn truth. Breaking generational curses. And that's how I know what I was supposed to do. Was break the generational curse of the heavy burdens of going by so-called tradition of depending on a man, being codependent on a man to take care of me. The fuck? But these bitches took it all to a whole nother damn toxic level. Don't find a new way of communication, like a good way of like only singing, not dancing. I'm done. He's like, yeah, this shit get on my nerves. Looking forward. These bitches got future burdens to look forward to. They don't want us to have nothing to look forward to but the same old shit. It ain't that women hate men. Fucking deception. I'm telling you. Fucking deception. This is some old hateful ass shit.
Bang up the sign, no fishing.
You know what is crazy? That's exactly what we're going through right now. They talking about, oh, no food for people, and people already going through homelessness and hunger, and they want to make it worse. It's not like there ain't people out there that fucking don't fucking share with the people that, you know what I'm saying, they're struggling right now. I have done it. You know what I'm saying? I do it. The people that do it. I know the people that have helped me. I know when other people have helped me, I still help other people. Mama takes a leap. And then when he jumped into the water, dance with your boy daddy from Happy Feet. That's what it's about. It's like breaking generational curses. This man was, this penguin was sad and deeply depressed because his son came out confirming with the damn son. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. I'll make a man out of you. We are men. They made men out of our fucking older generations. That's what the fuck they did for real. You know? How that manly shit feel now? You had to break your back just to be a motherfucker. Get some damn retirement. That's what you do. And thought your children was gonna be, boy. And see, you was wrong. You wrong to the wrong people unapologetically. Wrong to the wrong people, working against the wrong people unapologetically with the lovers. This Gemini in retrograde. This Gemini in retrograde is eating motherfuckers up. This shit funny as shit to me, I'm telling you. It's like, bitch, you wanna play in my face? I get diabolical. I get diabolical in the most creative fucking way. In the most creative way, I get diabolical. Bitch, I want you to take a lie detector test and tell the truth with the Ace of Swords. Get diabolical on their ass. I ain't playing no motherfucking games. Who got time to play? Got proof of what the hell actually happened in real life? To sit up here and play about two children coming up missing, they ain't never been fucking found, and you running scared for your fucking life, working together with spirit. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Through this deck, may you find the paths to your best self, not your lower self, not your ill-begotten self. It doesn't say that. Growth, Emperor, into a higher vibrational energy. To all the kings wrapped in one, the Emperor and the Empress, divine masculine energy. I was just talking about this. The fuck are you talking about? Keep playing with God. Tell you bitches. Playing with you hoes. Your old hoes, your new hoes, your motherfucking hoe hoes, male hoes, hobosexuals, homosexual motherfucking retirement. What the fuck? Like, kiss the collector's ass. You ain't going for that old fucking shit. And if you are older person and you don't be disrespectful and messy and try to destroy people's life, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking in who it may fucking apply to. And I'm talking about somebody I know in real life, for real. Hermit. The fucking empress. I'm a prophetess. And then this bitch claimed to be a prophet. You came to be a prophet? Why don't you say that shit in church? And this bitch go to church. Then she go to church and claim to be so godly. And you lie in court. This is why I be saying I don't want to fuck with no church. In the same church I came up here and talked about for disrespecting me. Because these hoes lied. And they judging me for wearing gems. By my whole ass sun out here. My whole ass star system, a whole ass universe. Universe says a limited being. The fuck? Motherfucker got me fucked up. Talking shit today. Ten of Swords. You trying to Ten of Swords the sun? Like they did Jesus. They did Jesus the same way. She a fucking prophet. Bitch, you mad because I fucking told you the truth and this shit actually happened, bitch. And you like, you don't want to tell that truth in court, though? Fucking demon, demonic ass bitch. Four swords, she gonna need some rest and rejuvenation after this betrayal. They all gonna need it. And they did me God shit for real. I've been standing at the edge of the water. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. They don't want you to be self-sufficient. Wait, what's the Eight of Pentacles? Toiling labor. They worked hard on their own toiling labor and try to be deceptive. Let's pull on this nine of Pentacles. These motherfuckers is trifling. They own ancestors over there kicking their ass, telling on them. I be telling y'all every time. They own ancestors over there whooping their ass and telling on them. Terrifying. With all due love and respect, I'm whooping your ass because you got us over here on the other side suffering because you don't want to break generational curse, and because you was put in somebody's life to bring them peace and prosperity, peace in their life, but you chose to give them turmoil. This terrifying. Say no, it's not happening. There's another energy here in the background that's going on. Eight of Pentacles. What's going on with the Eight of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Somebody else is going through this shit. I know so many and plenty of people. And if y'all going through this shit, oh my God, I feel for y'all. I'm just glad that the judge is on my side. And I'm just glad that they just look like absolute idiots at this fucking point. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Fast. Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor, and the Eight of Wands. Fast, rapid communications. Y'all know how many times I called the Western people. And this is why I say, it's okay. I've already said it in the previous videos. I already predicted this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? For her to just try to sit up there, Ace of Cups, please. Confirm the Ace of Cups. That is not it. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands and Knight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So this could be a fire sign and an immature communication or immature air sign, of course, is what we're talking about right now. Don't want you to get emotional fulfillment. Of course, this is about messing with your what do we call your emotions, your energy, emotion, your Ten of Wands, your energy, emotion. Yeah, they Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands confirm with the Five of Wands. They in conflict. They like to dress alike. They gonna need a whole lot of healing, resting, and rejuvenation. Or these people that wanted war, they lost the spiritual war. Ultimately, that's what they did. They lost the spiritual war. Yeah, for sure. It was backwards. It's not rest and rejuvenation. It's war now. Now they gotta fight. They gotta fight this war after the effects of what they call Three of Wands, please. This is sad. Six of Cups. In a way, oh my God, this is just so disgusting. The way that this lady really talk. Y'all, if I was to expose how this lady really talk, how I talk on here is how I talk, period. But how she talk, Three of Wands, Six of Cups. What they got forward to look to. The Six of Cups. Shit from the past. This is shit from the past. Six of Cups. Children. They trying to keep this enslavement going. Y'all don't understand how deep this shit goes. That's why they call these different corporation entities. There's only good and there's only bad. Seven of Wands, please. Let me get a confirmation on the Seven of Wands. Families. I felt it. That's why I stopped. For the Seven of Swords, backstabbing, betrayal, trying to get away with dirt. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. To a family. And finances, for finances too. Ooh. These bitches did it for the money. That's why I said what I said. You gotta be careful what you subscribe to when contracts is ending. The Moon and the Fool. You gotta take a leap of faith in the dark. That's why I move the way I do. That's why Two of Swords cut off. That's why I be telling people not disclosing where the fuck I am. I'm asses. If it slip up, if they just so happen, then it is what it is. A bitch don't sit up here and try to play on in my face. Cause every time you bitches get a hold of my fucking phone number, weird shit starts to happen. Baby daddy don't even got my number. He better not. Cause for real, who got all my personal information is you bitches. Will it turn on if I do that? No, I'm surprised. It's a touch screen. You think it will. The moon secrets are being revealed. And this Scorpio? I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh. Page of Swords is immature. Two of Cups. What's in that Two of Cups? Is this a new deck? Yeah. Like, let me make sure I got the new deck. What's up? You're fine. What are you saying sorry for? I don't like it when people say sorry. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to. Like, I'm not making y'all. I don't get mad if y'all don't say nothing. This is a non-controlling channel. Just don't come over here being disrespectful. You know? Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Four Cups. That's the offer. Equal give and take. You have the free will to do what you want. Respectfully. As I do too. The Hermit. Facts. Let's get one for the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Trying to keep my body even. That's important. I like being the only one in the live stream, because when they read my comments, because then I read all the comments. The Hangman. They about to be put in the fucking hangman in their lower self. They about to have to face their shadow. That's what came out too. Yeah, with this Ten of Wands. This immature magic that they did. Whether it be word magic, actual magic, they lit a fucking candle, they hi-ya, hi-ya. Ten of Wands, burden. This is their burden. The Hierophant. Four Wands, yeah. Foundation about to get shook the hell up. Tower to their foundation. Oh, it's gonna take a turn for the worse. That's why no matter what people do to me, I still wish you the best. I really do, because you already did enough to fuck yourself. Three of Wands, Six of Cups. And I'm an auditory reader, learner. I don't forget shit. This is the message with this Page of Swords. But she knew she didn't want to supervise visitation. She said because she didn't want to travel. She said because she didn't want to travel, but she know I go fucking nutty. I will report your ass over my children. I don't give a fuck. Telling all you bitches. Look, bro, tell that, bitch. The emperor. In my balanced masculine energy. Go run tell that. About my family. Look. 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor. In my divine masculine energy. Bitch better have my money. Please don't call me on my blood. Pay me what you wanted. Oh. You don't like me, you don't even have, but you will respect me. Because I'm a boss. Because I'm a boss. Hierophant. Hierophant. It came out. I told you, Hierophant. I knew this shit was going to come out. Overall energy. God seen it all. God seen all this shit. This lady had the fucking nerve to tell me why I knew people was hunting me down like I was a goddamn rabbit. You deserve balance. She had the nerve to tell me, she was like, well, I sleep good at night. I said, yeah, you sleep good at night. While there's people out here already suffering and going through it. And you okay with that? But it was about me. You know I'm out here living in my car, scared to death. And I'm telling you everything that happened. And then I send you a link after I leave a certain location. Shortly thereafter, publicly it's known that these air tags are being put in people's cars and they're being tracked. Besides that, I already got pictures of my ex-husband putting trackers in my daughter's backpack that my daughter showed me. The fuck is you talking about, bitch? Go play in the fucking streets. Ho. Shadow release. The fuck is you talking about? Go play in the fucking streets. Black Moon, Lilith, and Cancer, honor your emotions. I said, that's okay. You not reporting this. You not saying nothing about it. And then all of a sudden you want to make a fucking report about it after my daughter break down in fucking tears telling me some shit that happened to her. When you stay quiet the whole fucking time for a couple of years about everything that was going on, bitch, you only want to tell bits and pieces, not the whole fucking story, okay? Make fun of that shit. You making fun of somebody's lives. Watch how that shit gonna come back to you. God don't fucking play. Conjunction, being whole again, exactly. How I had to become and go through the adversities. A motherfuckers that could have helped. And a lot of people won't tell y'all, people that work in counseling, psychology, and stuff like that, them people can actually get you fucking help. They can get you into like homeless shelters. They can get you into like protected custody. They can help with that type of shit. They can help report for you. It's just like your friend going through domestic violence in California. You can report for them. You can act on their behalf. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking play with me. That's why I keep record the way I fucking do. That's why I tell people, I got Facebook, but I keep that shit for personal reasons. Let me get one for the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Hangman. If you going through this type shit, stay strong. Watch your P's and Q's. Don't trust these goddamn caseworkers. Get off drugs if you want drugs. Do not fucking do drugs whatsoever. Separation, division, and integration. Stay in the fucking old world if you want to. I'm moving on to the new one. For the people that take heed and move on to the new world, y'all gonna be all right. Excuse me. Y'all gonna be all right. Let them old motherfuckers stay where they want to be, where they be, no matter what their age is. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. They money down. They money gonna be looking hella funny. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. That 8-8. Ooh, that's infinite, honey. With that, they manifested a mess. This shit is a mess. Yeah, this shit is a mess. The whole school's conspired. This whole fucking and it got to do with who they daddy is, who they great grands is. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands. Had enough with all these bitches. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands. Why did I thought that was a Knight of Wands? Black Moon Lilith. They don't want you to have emotional fulfillment, but you're gonna allow your light to shine no matter what. No matter what they're trying to take you through, no matter what they're trying to put you through, allow your light to shine. Black Moon Lilith and Leo. That's gonna bring them heavy burdens. Fuck them people. It's literally, that's what it's about. Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. They heavy burdens, they conflict, they up there fighting with each other now. These groups of people in conflict now because they losing control, they're grasping for energy. Four of Swords, want more on their foundation. Oh damn, the spirits. Ooh, remember that? This is spirit just showed me. That scene from what is it called? Lord of the Rings. When they went and they got the them ghost people to come and fight with them. I told y'all it's just like that. YouTube it. Jupiter, expansion, prosperity, and growth. Yeah. They shit flipping. They were flipping upside down. Ooh, my ears ringing. They is mad because I'm talking about this shit. You know what I mean? It was already mad before. And so I was like, why the fuck is my ear ringing? Yeah. I keep telling y'all, be careful how you treat people. Because the ones that would be in there to wipe your ass when you need it, when you can't do it yourself, look, the sun. They not gonna be there. Yeah, sexual alchemy. Oh my God, I just said that off the top of my head and I looked and that's exactly what it says. Black Moon, Lilith, and Scorpio. Sexual alchemy. Yeah, this Scorpio transit going, these niggas gonna drown in the water. they gonna be drowning in their feelings. They ain't gonna know what to do. From the past. This is what they did, they message. Not coming into balance. Conjunction, becoming whole again. Not becoming whole again. It's their personal issue. Motherfuckers making my ears ring. Seven of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. The Emperor. These motherfuckers too. Tired of old motherfuckers. Even and everywhere, I don't give a fuck. Disrespectful motherfuckers. That's why I love people that just really look. Projection is your spiritual goal. I love motherfuckers that understand and respect the energy and understand spirituality. We respect their space and they respect our space. It's a mutual respect. Whatever they want and got going on in their life is what they got going on. They just help me along my journey with what I need help with, and that's as far as to go. We can respect each other's yes and no's in our own situations, and that's the way life should be. Period. Projection is your spiritual goal. What have you been projecting? People gonna understand KD. KD, karma divine. Seven of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Black Moon and Lilith. You deserve balance. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I gotta move this real quick. When did you set your heart desire? Coronation. Dark Night of the Soul. Saturn. Breaking these motherfucking patterns. Life's better on Saturn. Got to break these patterns. Saturn. Got to break these patterns. I'll be time. Time ain't on your side. No, it ain't. Seventh card. Hierophant, Saturn. What the hell is going on? Something big gonna happen. And I just, every time I say something big gonna happen, something big happen. Something big gonna happen. I don't know what it is, but something big gonna happen. And when I see it, boy, look, I hope I'm able to laugh at the shit. I hope I'm able to laugh. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause it's probably gonna be sad, but then I'm gonna laugh. It's okay. They're gonna understand transformation. That's how I'm like, fuck church. Fuck people that go to the goddamn church. These motherfuckers is fake as fuck. They don't even know how to be real with their goddamn self. Can't expect them. I don't expect them motherfuckers to be real with me. enslavement ass bastards. They don't enslave. The human species is the most thick species of them all. The evolution needs to be extreme. And, I don't think God is done with the wowing of what will happen. Because every time I think it is, hello. How about you mind your fucking business about me and my mouth? How about that? So, God is not done. There's gonna be some more slow seen and flower fucking bringing. Understand? What don't need to be said. It's gonna hurt. The transformation, the transmutation, it's gonna hurt. It hurt me no matter how bad people piss me off. And I'd be like, God still has some people. No, fuck that. God be like, I'm done with this shit. And this shit happens. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? God has to create the balance. And God will do what the fuck God got to do. I'm gonna beat your ass and have to babble with God watching. This ain't that type of channel. Okay, well, get your ass off my channel. Go to sleep, sir. You somewhere supposed to be asleep, going get ready to go to school. If that's the case, let me go ahead and help you, and I'm gonna block you off my channel. Cause don't come over here trying to tell grown folks how to talk. Cause cussing is cursing you with the space. Okay? And I ain't cursing no little children with no spells. So get your ass off my channel playing. Look, and it ain't no fucking child. You be grown ass motherfuckers on my channel playing. And if you is a child, you need to whoop your own ass and put yourself in a timeout, go sit in the corner and heal somewhere for doing something you know you ain't supposed to be doing. You in growing folks' business. Growing folks over here teach how to heal the inner child. We don't suppress the inner child over here. So, you're trying to be grown, you need to be growing. Ooh. You be lying. That wasn't no damn child. It was a grown ass fucking person playing on my channel.
Oh, write it down. All right, bitch. Love you. Yeah, bye. Love you. I love you. Bitch, I love you too. Write it down. All right, bitch. Bye. Love you. Yeah, bye. Love you.
That's hilarious. Taylor is funny. Uh-oh. It's tilting. It's tilting. I'm not with the games. 5959. Angel number. Not with no games. Don't come on here playing. Get your feelings hurt. Children, don't come over here playing on my channel, please. Y'all are to ask an adult before you get on this channel. Make sure your adult know what you watching. Either you let them know or you don't. PSA.
Transform trillions of signals and
Look at that man. Look at old and best companion.
are by far the toughest spiritual heavyweight
that they have ever encountered. Okay, now
you want to know what's funny too? I heard yesterday, oh, you think you Layla Ali, huh? This girl I fought in high school, she kept fucking with me. And then the thing was, I wasn't even supposed to fight her. And the other girl kept fucking with me too until it came down to it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm laughing because I remember the whole thing. The whole thing was we was on the bus. Well, before we was on the bus going home, earlier that day, her brother, well, okay, the girl brother of the original one I was supposed to fight, the girl named Ebony. Hold on. Thank you. Turn off. So the girl name was Ebony, and the girl brother name was Pee Wee. Well, Pee Wee was fucking with me on the bus. And what did I do to him? I think I bear hugged him. He just kept fucking with me or something, and then he pissed me off. I bear hugged him or some shit. I don't know. Did something. Why is you fucking with a girl? Regardless of the fact, the boy kept fucking with me, and I guess he told his sister something, whatever he told her. We going home on the bus at the end of the day, and she was like, she was fucking with me. She started fucking with me. And my ex at the time, my ex-husband, which was, technically my ex-boyfriend, well, he wasn't, was we together? I think we was about to or just had something like that, right? And regardless of the fact, the girl started walking towards me on the bus. There's him, there's my friends, and other people in between us. These motherfuckers decided to grab me. And I still see this bitch walking towards me. And I nut up on everybody. Get the fuck off me. Let me the fuck go. I'm tripping. I'm spazzing the fuck out. This bitch still walking towards me. You holding me back, bitch. What's wrong with you? Let me go. Because I'm going to get to swinging on everybody and I don't give a fuck. So I'm that nutty. Just say, girls talking shit. We get to her bus stop. I get off the bus. I'm like, what's up? You walking off? I done got off. It was the park. First bus stop was at the park. She ain't walked back. She kept walking. I said, okay. I sit down on the bus. I go to my bus stop, which is like 5, 6 blocks down the street. I get off my bus stop, they're like, oh, she coming. I said, oh, really? Okay. Take my little ass home, because I'm smart. Take my ass home, put my backpack down, change my clothes, tie up my hair. I step in the door, because if you step in, don't no children go home and try to do this shit. I was being bullied, I was being fucked with, obviously, and I was going to defend myself. But I had to be smart about this, because the school said, if you don't go home and step in your door, you are still school's property. So I went home, changed my clothes, came back outside. By the time I did all that, came back outside, the bitch was walking up the street. And my friend that was fucking around with her, I guess he was one of the ones that didn't want us to fight too. It was so many people that came in front of my house. It wasn't even fucking funny. Well, her cousin. First, I was supposed to fight the girl's the boy's sister, right? I end up fighting their cousin. She was like, I heard you think you Layla Ali, da 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 da. I'm like, Layla Ali? Who the fuck is Layla Ali? I don't even know who the fuck Layla Ali is. I have no recollection, don't know who Layla Ali is. It is what it is, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the girl, what she did? She talking. I don't do a whole lot of talking. I don't do nothing. Bitch, do you want to fight or not? Who am I fighting? So I've talked about this story before. So I I try to fucking knock her shit the fuck off. I must have cocked my hand back and I stepped and I fucking missed. I must have spun like 2, 3 fucking times and hit the floor, right? I swear to God, I swung that hard. She was funny. I fell on the ground. She tried to rush me. I kicked my legs up. You will get it either way it go. Try this shit here. You might like it. You gonna learn something. So they back her up. Like, no, y'all gonna fight fair. So I get up. I fixed my posture. I just stood straight up. I walked up on her. I kicked her in the motherfucking leg. And we started swinging from there. I'm fighting her fucking cousin, the one I was supposed to fight. Then the bitch trying to fight. She tried to jump in, so I'm hitting her. And we fight, and I'm looking back, and I'm like, this fucking bitch. And they just grabbed her ass. They pulled her back from the fight. They broke us all up. I didn't end up fighting nobody but that one girl. It was crazy. It was funny. But yeah, I'm not the one to fuck with. I just really am not. I don't fuck with nobody for real. And I'm just not the one to fuck with. Because needless to say, me and the girl end up being cool. The one I was supposed to originally fight, me and the other girl, we would never cool. The one I actually fought. And not only that, I believe my ex, I don't know, I think he probably used to like the girl or something. They probably was fucking around, I don't know. I ain't never heard of. So, needless to say, I just ain't the one to fuck with. I will remember every fucking thing that was said. Give me the time, and that's what people don't have the patience for. I have to sit back and auditorily remember everything that was said. And I will. And verbatim have a conversation about it. And I can call you out on what you're lying about and what you're telling the truth about. Straight up. So it was some dumbass hood shit. And these people, they were some gangbangers, mind you. They were some gangbangers. I wasn't no damn gangbanger. That was another thing. And then it got even crazier. Oh yeah, it did go on past that day too. Cause I don't know what the fuck. So I think the boy Pee Wee wanted to fight or he wanted to shoot. Yeah, he wanted to shoot my ex-husband. Or fight him or something. They was starting some beef that way. And then the other girls, they was talking about jumping my best friend at the time. I was like, this bitch is gonna get beat up. They didn't ever do that shit though. I think, was that a separate situation? He ended up fighting one of them. He ended up fighting one of them boys though. I don't know if it was a separate situation or what. He ended up fighting this dude named Patrick. And he bit that nigga. And ever since that fight, they call that nigga Predator. Oh my mama, that shit was funny as fuck. The fight wasn't funny though. That shit was fucked up. Cause they had these bricks and they were like a bench. No, they was rocks they had put together, and people would sit on that shit. And it was by the PE area. Like our school was big as fuck. It's big ass high school. It was well over shit. It was well over at least 100 classes on the whole damn campus. Oh yeah, I can't do that. I don't wash my hair twice this week, and I let it poof up, like dry. Like right now, it's more relaxed and moisturized. You can tell it's good, but I kept washing it. I washed it twice, and I did not put moisture back in my head, and I could tell the difference. My scalp does not like that. So that's good. Now I know what to do for real. I can't do that. Because it's been feeling good. My hair has been feeling good with the way I've been keeping up with it, moisturizing it after I wash it and leave. I leave conditioner in my hair because my hair is so damn thick. It needs that moisture. So the moisture with the grease is really good. It works. I can't go without it. Tropical weather is the best weather for me and my hair. But yeah, they do never. And that was what was weird. I don't even remember my best friend being there. I don't even think she was there. I don't even. Oh, they were just trying to fight her. But like I said, they were some game bangers. So they probably wanted to fight her because we was friends. I don't know. Maybe it was because who she was fucking with. I don't know, nigga. The shit was weird anyway from the beginning. Cause it's like, how do you go from fucking with me to okay, now we gotta fight because of some shit? And I felt like it was really about my ex for real. Why that girl wanted to fight me? Like she was just gonna do that. I'll start shit, but I'll finish it. I'll finish it for sure. Shit, bitch got me fucked up. Just like last year, end up fighting two girls and two boys. I thought the third girl had jumped in, but she didn't. After I seen the video footage, she didn't jump in. Cause I was hot. I was hot at all of them. I was about to turn around, and they ass was gonna be real fucking lonely. Well, I was like, fuck that shit. I'm fighting for my children. Ain't no motherfucker worth that. Ain't nobody worth my me losing my children. Real shit. Ain't nobody worth me losing my children. So, but I know God be putting a hurt in them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I know God be putting a hurt on these motherfuckers. Right in my hook too. Oh my God.
Now, what I was getting with this was a few things. First thing I was getting was that you made someone realize just how small or how minor or minuscule they really are when these things have taken out giants, right? So they've taken out giants and all that kind of stuff, but for you, for whatever reason, this looks really small. For example, I was getting for someone else, what they do, it's a mountain. It's a huge problem that they have to get over. You make the mountain size catastrophes look like pebbles under your feet. You could kick them out the way. You could skip over them. I mean, they don't affect you. Okay. I was also getting the more someone tries to do something, the more frustrated they get. And I was shown how that leads to obsession, okay? Because it's like, I gotta get you. And then it's like, I can't get you. Now I keep thinking about it. And then I think, oh, I could try something new. And then it's like, I'll try that. And that didn't work. And then I get mad. And then it's a cycle. It keeps going. Next thing you know, it's been a whole year. You've been stalking somebody and harassing somebody. And they didn't even know. It's like they fell into it. They fell into
Toxicity.
Whatever happens, you keep the kids safe. You swear to me. The day has come. Avatar Fire and Dash, rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
I don't know, fell into a felony because they became obsessed with getting you, right? But you were a heavyweight, and that's what caused the obsession. It's like, if I can get you down, if I could take you, if I could, for some of y'all, I was getting, if I can get you pregnant, or if I can get you off the market, or if I could, take your this or take your that, I'm the best. Okay, someone compares themselves to you and say, if I can get you, I'm top of the line. Yep. I was getting frequency is unreadable, or is in unreadable territory. Your frequency, okay? So let's say it's big, it's a big thing going on, and they're looking at you. Your frequency does not even register on the operating system, okay? You're kind of like out of this world, or out of the range of frequency, right? For example, like we only have a certain spectrum of colors, right? And if you are human, right, you can just see these whatever colors. But for you, spiritually speaking, you can see way more colors. Things that people don't even know exist. You can see those things, okay? Also, why is this important? Boom, this the whole, why are we here today? You have spiritual advantages that now is the time to use.
Show me
no more
the start.
No more letting it slide. I was getting, like, if Archangel
show me the star system of Cygnus.
Your enemies kept coming for you. Would you be okay if he kept letting them slide? No, you'd be like, man, you better use that sword. Okay, so some of you guys have spiritual advantages. You are a spiritual heavyweight. You've been given clearance and authority. Throw your weight. It's time for you to throw your weight. Throw your weight and know your rank. Okay, we talk about spiritual rank all the time, but I kept getting heavyweight this time. Okay, so let's jump into it. We're gonna start with our oracle card. What do we got up first? Ooh, new vitality. You have new gifts or advantages, and it's time for you to use them. This is your time to slay giants. I was reading about trampling over serpents' heads and things like that. So for some of y'all, you've already done that, and now you're coming to this time where it's a brand new time for you to use the advantages. You can climb the new levels. You can bring systems down. I was also getting, we collectively are bringing heaven on down. And as we are bringing heaven on down, the world is shaking because the corrupt things got to go. Heaven not going to have a bunch of corruption and messed up stuff. So you have this new advantage or vitality or these gifts, skills, and talents that you're supposed to use. So
this is in, let me see. In the Milky Way.
People have been imagining what black holes look like since they are predicted by
Milky Way
Einstein
black
more than
hole,
centuries.
Sagittarius A.
People have been imagining what black holes look
Why the
like
hell
since
did
they
they
are
just repeat
predicted.
like that? Cygnus. Cygnus is an actual star system. Huh. When a goose god loves a woman. So that's what's funny as hell. The Cygnus.
And if you'd like to treat me nice,
Over it. The fuck over it.
welcome to Learn the Sky. I'm your guide, Janine Bonham, and we release new videos every Tuesday exploring the sky one constellation at a time. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. If you'd like to support this video, we will learn about the constellation known as Cygnus. Cygnus is a constellation that dates far back in time, and like many stories of the stars, there are various tales that tell us how these stars came to be there. For over a millennia, it has been represented as a...
I said, fucking look like me. Don't got the sense God gave a goose. Cygnus. Well, I say Cygnus. It says Cygnus. It's spelled Cygnus. This is also how I studied astrology in some type of way, and also decoded through Greek mythology to it was from Greek, from the planetary systems, from the planets ultimately, like Jupiter, all the planetary systems, through the Greek mythologies that are not actually mythologies to all of these other ones, all the pantheons, right?
Cygnus was officially identified by Ptolemy as one of his 48 constellations in the 2nd century, but it was recognized long before Ptolemy's time. Its legacy is continued today as one of the 88 modern constellations. Let's begin with a broad overview of...
That actually looks like the rings of the layers of the flat Earth as well. With the nose edge.
Cygnus. It's an ancient constellation that's often associated with the Greek myths about Zeus in Western culture.
Oh yeah, Greek, Roman, Egyptian, yeah, all the pantheons. All the way to like the Orishas, how they're all interconnected and what it really breaks down to. The zodiac signs, Wounded Warrior. If that was the case, you wouldn't have Lilith in the Wounded Warrior. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have Chiron in your birth chart. Like, y'all gotta understand this exists.
The name Cygnus
within you
is Latin for swan, and it was recorded as one of Ptolemy VIII's 48 constellations in the 2nd century, which was the authority in astronomy for many centuries. What's interesting about Cygnus is that the first black hole ever detected was in the boundaries of this constellation, and it was...
Black holes. Black holes are portals. Damn, I learned something new today. It was a black hole in Cygnus. Cygnus is also associated and linked to the Sphinx as well.
Called Cygnus X1. So when can you see it and what does it look like? Cygnus is best seen in the northern hemisphere during the late summer and early autumn months. The best way to find it is to look for the summer triangle asterism. The star Deneb, which is the tail of the swan, is part of this asterism, and I'm pointing it out right here. This is the summer triangle. The summer triangle is made up of Vega, the brightest star in Lyra constellation, and then Deneb, which is in Cygnus, and then this right here is Altair in the constellation of Aquila. You can't see Aquila in this picture, however, you can only see two of the constellations that are part of the summer triangle. If you want to learn more about asterisms, go see that video. Cygnus sits within the portion of the Milky Way galaxy, so you want to be able to look for cloudy patches in the sky, but this is really only if you are in a dark sky area. If you live in an area with lots of light pollution, you're likely not to see, you're not really going to see the Milky Way galaxy. So try to seek out those dark skies so you're able to see it. Sometimes Cygnus is...
And you know, when they show it as they say in the gas form, it's a pink purple color, in which they say is coming to Earth. That third eye energy. It's self-love energy.
Identified as another asterism called the Northern Cross. And the Northern Cross is just a smaller pattern.
That was one of my first connections and awakenings and downloads. It's part of it.
Within the larger constellation of Cygnus. Next, we'll review the star pattern that Cygnus makes across the skies and get some practice with how to identify this star pattern. Here we have the official star map released by the International Astronomical Union. Here you can see all the other constellations that border Cygnus. The main ones to find are Lyra right here. We can identify Lyra easily because...
I wonder, is it that big ass triangle I see all the fucking time when I go outside? There's a big ass triangle, that I always see. I always see Chiron and I always see that triangle.
It has that bright star Vega. Also, Cepheus is close by, as well as Draco. So those are the constellations I look for when trying to find Cygnus. However, this big cross-like shape in the pattern of Cygnus makes it really easy to identify. If we were to zoom in and get a closer look at the pattern here, you can see this main cross pattern is that Northern Cross asterism I was talking about.
The fucking cross. The fucking X.
Earlier. Here is Lyra with that bright star Vega, and then this star right here is known as Deneb. It represents the tail of the swan. Another star right here is called Alberio. There's a video coming.
In the tail of the dragon.
Up on that soon, and that represents the head of the swan. Observability is about real-world impact, where it counts.
So we can innovate faster.
Now we're going to take a look at a few pictures and get some practice with identifying Cygnus. So when you go outside, you're able to point it out in the sky. So as you're looking at this photo, what stands out to you? Where are the brightest stars in this photo? For me, what I see is this big cross-like pattern. That's part of Cygnus. It's not the entire constellation, but a good portion of it. So if we were to point out what the star pattern looks like, this is what the pattern of Cygnus looks like in the sky. What I want you to notice as well is the Milky Way is seated behind the star pattern here. So we've got some really interesting celestial objects that are littered throughout this constellation's boundaries. Also, this is the portion known as the Northern Cross as well. So I pointed that out here for you here. Let's get some more practice looking at more pictures. The more pictures you find, the easier it will be for you to identify this constellation. So can you see the Northern Cross asterism within this picture? It's really obvious. It just goes
The
right
color of the
across
galaxy,
there. So this
look
isn't the
at the
whole
color of the
constellation of
galaxy it is.
Cygnus, but when you go outside,
Of
this is the part of the
Cygnus.
constellation that's really going to
Swan
stand out to you.
constellation.
I've got another really great picture here that shows us the summer triangle. And the summer triangle asterism is really what you want to use to find Cygnus. So can you point out the 3 brightest stars in this picture? If you can, you're on the right track. So right there, there, and there.
Oh.
The brightest star of the summer triangle asterism is Vega. Then we have Altair right here. Go see the video on that star. It's a pretty interesting one for sure. And then this one is Deneb. It's represented as the tail of the swan. And what I love about this photo is that the Milky Way is really shining through here. This is a longer exposure photograph, so that's why the features in the background really come through in this type of photograph. And that's why some of these stars look really bright as well. So if we were to point everything out, because when you're learning this, sometimes you need a little assistance with finding the pattern, this is what I'm trying to get you to see. You have Cygnus right here, the long neck of the swan, you have the tail of the swan, and then the wings branch out to the side. You also have Lyra here that has that bright star, Vega. That's the brightest star of the summer asterism triangle. Let's take a look at a few pictures to give you more practice with finding Cygnus. In this photo, hopefully the 3 stars stand out to you that are part of this summer triangle asterism. If you can find those 3 stars, go to the brightest, the second brightest, and then the third brightest would be the tail of the swan in Cygnus. So if we were to point this out, we have Vega, Neb, and Altair, and then here are where the
Altair's. I really feel like they're doing it backwards. I really feel like they're calling it the tail when it's the head, because it looks like a cross. Excuse me.
Are. I only marked out a portion of Cygnus, not the entire thing, but you can always try to get some practice finding the other stars in this constellation. Also notice that it sits right within the Milky Way galaxy. We've got one more picture here to help give you some practice. So this, when you're looking at this photo, you're looking at a big portion of the summer sky. So we have Sagittarius here, we have part of Ophiuchus here, and you're seeing the brightest parts of the Milky Way galaxy. But can you draw your eyes to the 3 brightest stars?
Yeah, I see it.
If you can, that's where the summer triangle asterism is, like right here. So we have Vega, we have Altair, and then here we have Deneb. And this is where the Northern Cross asterism is, or Cygnus is this broader area right here. And again, it's not seated in the brightest part of the Milky Way galaxy like over here, but it still sits within the Milky Way. So if you're in a dark sky area, you want to be able to look for that feature. Now let's take a look at some of the celestial objects that sit within the boundaries of Cygnus. And I'm giving you fair warning here. There is a lot to cover, and we're not going to cover everything in this video. We'll have a separate video for all the objects that are seated within Cygnus. So as you take a look at this constellation map, you can see the Milky Way is these purplish areas. So since Cygnus sits within the Milky Way area, there are a lot of celestial objects to see, such as stellar nurseries. We have a planetary nebula. There's also different star clusters. This right down here is a very interesting old supernova remnant. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. The 2 star clusters that are worth trying to look for are M39 and M29. Both of these are open star clusters. There's quite a few nebulae, and these are just a few of them. But we have the Cocoon Nebula, North America Nebula, the Blinking Nebula, the Crescent Nebula, and this right here is one of my favorite objects to study called the Cygnus Loop, sometimes called the Veil Nebula. And if we were to zoom in, this is a really large supernova remnant, It's estimated to be 2,500 light years away, and scientists will zoom up on these particular areas to learn more about the motion of the gas that was left over from this supernova remnant. It is still expanding, and scientists are continually studying this area. There's also another area called Cygnus X. This is known as a stellar nursery that...
I like that one. Oh, fuck. Wait. Cygnus X. This is the one I'm talking about. Cygnus X. It is very, very pretty. It's very pretty. This is the first thing I've seen about Cygnus. Cygnus. I believe that's the proper way to say it. It says Cygnus. But this is the very... Let me close this shit. Oh, damn. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can. Yes, yay. Let me see. Let me show y'all a bit of what I can see. Showing y'all too much. But you see how that looks? Cygnus X. That is so fucking pretty. That is so pretty. I don't know why I feel so calm looking at it. I was so like amazed when I started looking at it. Years ago, I want to say it was 2017. The fuck? How did shit pop back up? Close.
estimated to be 4,600 light years away. There's also a galaxy called
4,600 miles away. So how the fuck can it be 4,600 miles away if it's not on the same landmass? I'm going to ask Google. Hold on. Where is the location of 4,000? Wait. Where's the location of 6,400 miles away on flat Earth? In the context of the flat Earth model, which typically uses a azimuthal equator stance projection map centered on the North Pole, a location exactly 600 and 400 miles, approximately 10,300 kilometers or km away, would be found along any direct radiating outwards from the North Pole. The specific map. Ah, shit. Make it bigger. The precise location depending on the direction. Take the North Pole. Traveling north means south from North Pole along a straight line. if y'all know, I just made a whole nother playlist and I added to Flat Earth Map playlist, and I just found a video of they're saying that they're cable under the water. These motherfuckers be lying, yo. They put cable under the water from California coast to Asia. How the fuck are they putting a fucking line, power line, electrical line, whatever, cable, fucking internet from California coast in LA area all the way to Asia? Would lead in a straight line on the map would lead to various points around the globe. It would lead to various points around the globe at that specific distance. For example, the distance would reach far into the southern hemisphere or surrounding ice wall. I told y'all. Antarctica. I just said, me and the people at the ice wall, we got beef, bro. In the flat Earth model, depending on the specific path and direction taken on the map. It is important to note while distances from the exact center of the North Pole are what? It says, what the fuck is this word? Matter of fact, damn it. Where's the button? Where's the goddamn button? What the? Oh, there we go.
It is important to note that while distances from the exact center, North Pole, are proportionally correct on this specific map projection, distances between other points on the map are significantly distorted and do not match real-world measurements or flight paths, which is a major inconsistency of the flat Earth model. In reality, the Earth is an oblate spheroid, a sphere that is slightly flattened at the poles. View related links. Dive deeper in AI mode. AI responses may include mistakes. Learn more. Copy text. Export. Submit positive feedback. Submit negative feedback. How is the radius of the Earth 6,400 kilometers? Quora. 8 answers 7 years ago. About this result. French originated the meter in the 1790s as 1/10,000,000th of the distance from the equator to the North Pole along a meridian through Paris. The Earth's radius is 6,400 kilometers or 3,970 miles.
Through Paris.
Facebook of Flat Earth and Globe discussion. 60 plus comments 2 years ago. About this result. The Earth's radius is 6,400 kilometers or 3,970 miles. That is a big curve. There is no way to show how water bends with a hose or bucket in your. Copy text. Dismiss.
Where's that? Where did it go? It said there is no way. I'll tell you these motherfuckers. I started laughing. Yeah. knowledge and asking the right questions.
Cygnus A, and this is the first galaxy that was ever detected by radio waves. It's pretty far away, estimated to be 730 million light years away. And of course, you can't talk about Cygnus without mentioning the black hole that's within the boundaries of this constellation. Cygnus X1 was the first black hole that was ever detected. It's estimated to be 6,100 light years away, and this is an X-ray version of what this area looks like. We have since gathered two different pictures of what black holes look like, but the way
So it's not 6,400, it's 6,100. It is impossible to definitely state a single fixed location that is 6,100 miles away on flat Earth because there is no signal, no consistent or scientifically accurate flat Earth map or model that all. So what if it's not with the one that is existing? Figure it out. Damn it. Search. These are results for where is the location of 6,100 miles away from flat Earth, most accurate map. Where is the location? Hold everything.
The most accurate flat Earth model recognized by proponents is generally considered to be the azimuthal equidistant projection map centered on the North Pole, such as the one by Alexander Gleason. On this specific map, a location 6,100 miles away from the North Pole would be near the equator. View related links. The exact location 6,100 miles away on this model depends entirely on your starting point. If measured from the North Pole, the center of the map, any point at a radial distance of 6,100 miles would be located near the equatorial circle. If measured from a different starting point, e.g., Houston, as your location suggests, the distance would be distorted on this specific map. map, and the location would be difficult to determine accurately because the equidistant property only applies to distances measured from the map's single central point, the North Pole. View related links. Distances between any 2 points not including the center point are distorted on the azimuthal equidistant projection. This is a primary reason why commercial flights and accurate long-distance navigation follow routes that only make sense on a globe model, as these actual distances expose the limitations of any single-sided flat map. View related links. Equidistant projections, National Postal Museum.
So
Select. These are results for where is the location of 6,100 mi away on flat Earth most accurate model start point of North Pole search instead for where is the location of 6,100 mi away on flat Earth most accurate model start point of North Pole. AI overview. About this result. In the common flat Earth model that uses the azimuthal equidistant projection with the North Pole at its center, any location approximately 6,100 miles.
why is it showing me, look, it's showing me damn near the whole exact shape of Cygnus. You see that? Kid don't have on thoughts on tops. Oh, it's a sign either way.
Miles, about 10,000 kilometers, away from the North Pole would be found in the general region of the equator. View related links.
At the
In this
equator.
specific map projection, distances measured radially outward.
Shut the fuck up. So, at the equator, there's like a black hole. Because y'all got to remember, on one side, toilets flush one way, and on the opposite side, toilets flush the other way. That would only make sense. Like, that makes sense.
From the center, North Pole, are considered accurate to some extent. A distance of 6,100 miles roughly corresponds to the distance from the North Pole to the equator on both a globe and this particular flat map model.
To the equator.
View related links. Specific landmasses found at this general distance would include countries such as Brazil, Ecuador, Colombia, Indonesia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya. It is important to note that this specific map projection is a 2D representation of a 3D sphere and, while distances from the center, North Pole, are maintained, areas and distances in the southern hemisphere become highly distorted. View related links. Azimuthal equidistant projection, Wikipedia.
Wait a minute. That shit said Brazil, Ecuador, Colombia, Indonesia, Dominic Republic of the Congo, and Kenya. Remember they said they were warring over the portals, the gateways, This is why they really are having wars in these different countries. I look like something on my damn face.
Subfooter links. How do you flatten a sphere? For centuries, mapmakers have agonized over how to accurately display our round planet on anything other than a globe. Now, a fundamental reimagining of how maps can work has resulted in the most accurate flat map ever made, from a trio of map experts. Their new map is two-sided and round, like a phonograph record or vinyl LP. Like many radical developments, it seems obvious in hindsight. Why not have a two-sided map that shows both sides of the globe? It breaks away from the limits of two dimensions without losing any of the logistical convenience, storage and manufacture of a flat map. This is a map you can hold.
The higher and the lower self, the separation, the landmass.
Hold in your hand, God said.
GOTT said, huh?
In 2007, Goldberg and Gott invented a system to score existing maps, quantifying the 6 types of distortions that flat maps can introduce: local shapes, areas, distances, flexion, bending, skewness, lopsidedness, and boundary cuts, continuity gaps. The lower the score, the better. A globe would have a score of 0.0.
The illusion of separation.
One can't make everything perfect, said Gott, who is also a 1973 graduate alumnus of Princeton. A map that is good at one thing may not be good at depicting other things. The Mercator projection, popular on classroom walls and used as the basis for Google Maps, is excellent at depicting local shapes, but it distorts surface areas so badly near the North and South poles that polar regions are usually simply chopped off. Mercator projection. In the Mercator projection, the polar regions are completely distorted, Antarctica looks bigger than all other continents combined, and distances are misleading. Japan and Hawaii look very far apart. Under the system designed by Goldberg and Gott to quantify map errors, where lower numbers represent less distortion, the Mercator projection receives a score of 8.296. Map by
Exactly what I just said. Y'all go watch that video. Y'all go watch that video. I'll let y'all listen to it. Hold on. Listen.
Welcome back to CBS LA at 8 o'clock on KCAL 9. I'm assignment editor Mike Rogers. At the desk, there's been a mystery off of our coast down near Hermosa Beach in the South Bay. has residents very confused about this. You see that piece of image there on your screen. It's
Los
water
Angeles.
bubbling up just off the coast. And I want to come out to the desk here because we've actually got some more video of it. This is drone video of it provided to us by Bo Bridges. And you can see just how close it is. And it has had residents in the South Bay wondering what could be causing that. People jokingly, of course, have surmised that it's aliens or even flatulence from a whale that might be underneath. But we're getting to the bottom of what it actually is. We'll show you some more video here because I want to show you what...
Oh, my fat finger. My bad, y'all. I fat fingered it.
underneath, but we're getting to the bottom of what it actually is. We'll show you some more video here because I want to show you what people are seeing from the shoreline. You can be seen all the way out there and you can see kind of the disruption in the water that is causing all of this. This has been going on for a couple of days now, and it's gotten to the point where even people that live in Hermosa Beach have gotten on paddle boards or have swam out there to try to figure out what it is. Well, we have figured out what it is tonight with some help from the city and the contractor that is doing the work. I want to show you the other video here because SkyCal was out today, and just off the coast, we found this boat. Now, what we know is I spoke with the contractor. These are underwater fiber lines that are being cleaned. And those underwater fiber lines that go basically from Hermosa Beach all the way across the Pacific to Asia. Now, I'm told that these high connectivity lines that run this, there is a new client, Meta, that is going to be added to this line at the beginning of next year. And so what they're doing is preparing for that to happen by cleaning out the lines. And doing so, they're shoving a bunch of air into those lines. The air comes out the other side. And then, of course,
look at these niggas. That nigga, oh, I can't zoom in. He can't, you can't see that cigarette there being mouth. Is that a cigarette in his mouth?
Of course, gives you that big bump.
Hold on. Yeah, that's a cigarette in his fucking mouth.
And doing so, they're shoving a bunch of air into those lines.
The
air comes out the other side, and then, of course, gives you that big bubble that has caused so many people some concern. Now, here's another still picture from our friend Bo, who owns a gallery down there. Bo and some other people have thought this was so interesting. They've actually created this. Take a look. This is a wine label. We'll show you the next slide here. This is a wine label that they're putting on a wine bottle that Bo will actually be selling at his gallery tomorrow because tomorrow night they're doing the big tree lighting ceremony down at Hermosa Beach. They're partnering with a wine company. They've made this. You can see the submarine. And there is the mystery under the water there in Hermosa Beach. Tonight we now know it's just fiber lines being cleaned. Not nearly as cool as aliens.
Fuck? Hey, they literally showing us what the fuck they doing in our face and they is playing. Hell no. No, 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 no. Download. Okay, let me see.
Using their metrics, the best previously known flat map projection was the Winkle Tripole, with a Goldberg-Gott score of 4.563, of splitting the Pacific Ocean and creating the illusion of great distance between Asia and Hawaii.
Between Asia and Hawaii. You just heard what he said.
The Winkle Tripole projection, chosen by the National Geographic for its world maps, represents the poles more accurately than the Mercator, but it still distorts Antarctica badly and creates the illusion that Japan is hugely to the east of California, instead of its nearest neighbor to the west. Goldberg-Gott score, 4.563. Map by Daniel R. Street. Clearly, a completely new approach was needed. Gott drew a comparison to Olympic high jumpers. In 1968, Dick Fosbury shocked sports fans by arching his back and jumping over the bar backwards. He set a new record and won a gold medal, and high jumpers have jumped backwards ever since. We're like Mr. Fosbury, Gott said. We're doing this to break a record, make the flat map with the least error possible. So, like him, we're surprising folks. We're proposing a radically different kind of map, and we beat Winkle Tripole on each and every one of the 6 errors.
Shut the fuck up. Look at how it's shaped. It's shaped like a fucking duck. With the tail. Look. That's the beak. The head. The neck. the wings, the legs, the feet, or the tail. That's South America, and I bet you that's the North Pole. Because that's where they're saying that it's located.
The inspiration came from Gott's work on polyhedra, solid figures with many faces. Polyhedral maps are nothing new. In 1943, Buckminster Fuller broke the world into regular shapes, and provided instructions for how to fold it up and assemble it as a polyhedral globe. To protect the shapes of continents, Fuller shredded the oceans and increased many distances, such as between Australia and Antarctica.
In Antarctica.
Dymaxion, polyhedral projection.
Polyhedral projection. This right here. This shape right here, I just said, looks like a duck. They playing with us.
Buckminster Fuller popularized the Dymaxion, polyhedral projection, based on an unfolded icosahedron. Antarctica is round, as it properly should be, said Gott, but this projection shatters the oceans. Goldberg Gott score, greater than 15.
Which is the same thing that popped up. They said them aliens are supposed to be going to. It's apparently at the mall, and when we put in the same circumference, it gave a square shape of this location right here. And I've told y'all the square shape, like there's a portal right here, and then like the dragon. What do they call that? It's Africa, and then it's supposed to be one right here, and then one right here. Right on the other side, somewhere around China, Dragons Point, the Bermuda Triangle, right? The Bermuda Triangle. And then exactly on the opposite end of the Bermuda Triangle, there's another triangle, like a portal. That would make fucking sense. Because I know the portal over here on the East Coast. By like Georgia and shit. And that's where a lot of fucking them things too. They build a lot of things over there. Especially given the environment. And then over here somewhere is there's the Bermuda Triangle, and then the something triangle.
Imagery courtesy NASA. In a recent paper, Gott began considering envelope polyhedra, with regular shapes glued together back to back, which led to the breakthrough idea for the double-sided map. It can be displayed with the eastern and western hemispheres on the two sides, or in Gott's preferred orientation, the northern and southern hemispheres, which conveniently allows the equator to run around the edge. Either way, this is a map with no boundary cuts. To measure distances from one side to the other, you can use string or measuring tape reaching from one side of the disk to the other, he suggested. If you're an ant, you can crawl from one side of this phonograph record to the other, Gott said. We have continuity over the equator. Africa and South America are draped over the edge, like a sheet over a clothesline, but they're continuous.
That would make sense how they connect. That's Africa. That's the America. That's South America. That's the South Pole. That's at the bottom of South America. That would make a big ass circle. How much y'all want to bet that make the moon face?
This double-sided map has smaller distance errors than any single-sided flat map, the previous record holder being a 2007 map by Godwith Charles Magnolo, a 2005 Princeton alumnus. In fact, this map is remarkable in having an upper boundary on distance errors. It is impossible for distances to be off by more than plus or minus 22.2%. By comparison, in the Mercator and Winkel tripole projections, as well as others, distance errors become enormous approaching the poles and essentially infinite from the left to the right margins, which are far apart on the map but directly adjacent on the globe. In addition, arrays at the edge are only 1.57 times larger than at the center.
So arrays at the edge are only 1.57 times larger than at the center. Why is that?
Arctic and Antarctic halves of the globe joined at the continent of Africa.
Yep, see? Joined at the connect to Africa. What the fuck?
Gott, Goldberg and Vanderbee's revolutionary, double-sided disk map minimizes all 6 types of map distortions. They used an equidistant azimuthal projection, a compromise projection, like the Winkel tripole, with small errors in both local shapes and areas, instead of optimizing one at the expense of the other. Antarctica and Australia are more accurately represented than in most maps, and distances across oceans or across poles are both accurate and easy to measure, unlike one-sided flat maps. Goldberg got error score 0.881. The map can be printed front and back on a single magazine page, ready for the reader to cut out. The 3 cartographers imagine printing their maps on cardboard or plastic and then stacking them like records, to be stored together in a box or slipped inside the covers of textbooks. A thin box could hold flat, double-sided maps of all the major planets and moons in the solar system, Gott said, or a stack of Earth maps giving physical data, political boundaries, population density, climate, languages, explorers' voyages, empires at different historical periods or continents at different geological epochs. To the best of their knowledge, no one has ever made double-sided maps for accuracy like this before. A 1993 compendium of nearly 200 map projections dating back 2,000 years did not include any, nor did they find any similar patterns. Our map is actually more like the globe than other flat maps, Gott said. To see all of the globe, you have to rotate it. To see all of our new map, you simply have to flip it over.
I think that's bullshit.
Flat Maps That Improve on the Winkel Tripole by J. Richard Godfrey, David M. Goldberg and Robert J. Vanderbee was published on Archive on February 15. You can see and interact with their double disk maps of Earth, Mars, Jupiter, the Sun, and other heavenly bodies at this interactive tool on Vanderbee's website.
wild and it's shaped like a fucking goose, yo. I never cease to amaze myself. It is important to note the specific maker of 2D, 3D. We already read that. It's the end of that. It says AI dive deeper. Dive deeper.
This distance corresponds to the approximate great circle distance from the North Pole to the equator on a globe. On the flat Earth map, this distance forms the map's notional radius. View related links. Specific areas at this distance would include Quito, Ecuador; Macapa, Brazil. Locations in Central Africa, e.g., in countries like Gabon, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Kenya, and Somalia. Locations in Indonesia and parts of the Pacific Ocean near the equator. View related links. It is important to note that the distances on this type of flat Earth map become severely distorted the further south one travels from the North Pole, particularly regarding the circumference of the Earth at different latitudes. The equator's circumference on the flat Earth map, if calculated using the actual distance from the North Pole as a radius, would be approximately 39,000 miles, which is much larger than the actual measured equatorial circumference of about 20. This is a major inconsistency that demonstrates the flat Earth model does not accurately represent global distances. View related links. Positive feedback, negative feedback. What are some other flat Earth models and how do they differ from the azimuthal equidistant map? How do pilots navigate using flat Earth maps? Elaborate on latitudes. Undefined, undefined. 8 sites. About this result. What is located at equal distance from the North Pole and the... What is located at equal distance from the North Pole and the... February 26, 2024, Flat Earth researchers. The known distance from the North Pole to the equator is 6,215 miles. The known circumference. Facebook John Ryan about this Flat Earthers miss... How does the FE show all related... What are some other flat Earth models and how do they differ from the azimuthal equidistant map? While the azimuthal equidistant map, the disk model with an ice wall boundary, is the most prominent flat Earth concept today, several other historical and alternative models exist, differing primarily in how they describe the sun, moon, and its boundaries. View related links.
That would make more sense in us rotating in the sun appearing and disappearing and the moon appearing and disappearing in a rotation as opposed to it revolving about us. Damn, that's crazy.
1. The azimuthal equidistant map, the dominant modern model. View related links. Description. This model depicts Earth as a flat, stationary disk with the North Pole at its center. The continents and oceans radiate outwards from the center. Antarctica is depicted as a massive ice wall that encircles the entire perimeter of the disk.
Want to see.
Key differences. Celestial mechanics. Proponents of this model generally believe the sun and moon are much smaller and closer, around 3,000 miles above Earth, and circle above the flat surface in a localized system, rather than being distant celestial bodies in a vast solar system. Navigation. It claims to be distortion-free and that a straight line between 2 points represents the shortest distance, which contradicts real-world flight paths and nautical charts.
Exactly!
View related links.
That's what I was saying, like, nigga, there ain't no motherfucking way Nick, there ain't no motherfucking way. There ain't no fucking way. If they can lay those lines underwater from fucking California coast to Asia, nigga, there's no way that the flight patterns make no fucking sense. That mean them pilots ain't lying.
2. The dome or firmament model. Description. This model incorporates the flat disk idea but adds a physical, solid dome, or firmament, enclosing the entire system, containing the local sun, moon, and stars. Beyond this dome might be upper waters or other realms.
Might be upper waters or other realms. So there's an ice wall and there's a fucking dome. So I would say it's safe to assume that it's warmer up there and colder down here.
Key differences. The primary difference from the standard disk model is the addition of a physical barrier above the Earth, providing a perceived explanation for why objects beyond the atmosphere, like satellites or space stations, are not visible or possible. View related links. 3. Historical and ancient models. Description. Various ancient cultures had their own cosmologies. For example, some ancient Chinese scholars described the Earth as flat until the 17th century. Ancient Babylonian maps illustrate the world as a disk surrounded by water. These models were often intertwined with specific religious or mythological beliefs about the cosmos.
What was I just saying?
Key differences. These differ significantly from modern flat Earth beliefs in their cultural context and lack of engagement with modern scientific concepts and technology. View related links. 4. Bowl, Earth or enclosed system models. Description. This is a less common alternative to the flat disk, proposing that the Earth is a concave, bowl-shaped surface, or that the observable world is simply a confined, enclosed system within an infinite plane.
Wait. Proposing that the Earth is a cave. The Earth is a cave. A black hole. On an infinite plane. Yeah, because what do black holes do? They're always pulling in information and energy. Whoa. That's fucking awesome. Energy and motion.
Summary of differences. The main difference among these models lies in their specific cosmological claims. Boundaries. Whether the edge is an ice wall, a solid dome, or some other boundary. Celestial objects. The proposed size, distance, and mechanics of the sun, moon, and stars, local versus universal.
Local versus universal.
Physical laws. The specific rules they propose for phenomena like gravity, which are inconsistent with established physics. Celestial objects. The proposed size, distance, physical laws. the specific rules they propose for phenomena like gravity, which are inconsistent with established physics.
Yes, facts. I was just thinking about that today. Gravity.
Ultimately, all flat Earth models are considered pseudoscientific and have been scientifically disproven by empirical evidence, including photos from space, satellite orbits, GPS, and various physical experiments demonstrating Earth's spherical shape. View related links.
So this is like, this is like, what's it? Flash. This is like the Flash. When everybody got rained on with that radiation or aurora light energy, and people got their superpowers. I told y'all. We are the universe.
Share.
Oh my God.
What evidence is cited by flat Earth proponents to support their claims? Why do people believe in the flat Earth model? What are some early astronomical models that envisioned a spherical Earth?
What are other astronomical models that evolution the spherical Earth? Nope, don't know that. What the fuck? Oh, that's amazing. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Oh, bitches, see the images. Yeah, I definitely got that one. Definitely got that one. Oh, I was looking. I wanted to find this one too, so I get a clear, good ass picture of this shit. I like this. The four corners, the four pillars. They created this bullshit. This shit gon' burn. This shit gon' burn, yo. Oh, it's saying it comes from the middle of the earth and it rotate around us. These motherfuckers right here hold on to the round globe like this. Oh, I wonder if I could see. Damn. Ooh, yeah, I wanted to read this shit. It says these men are flying on the globe at the rate of no, the fuck they not 65,000 miles per hour around the sun and 1,042 miles per hour around the center of the earth. Oh shit, the spaceships in their minds. What? Their energetic body or their actual spaceships. Because really it don't matter if they don't do it like energetically do the work. Think of that speed. It says I always wanted to know. Wait. I always wanted to read what it said. Oh, that's bullshit. Can barely read what that. No, gotta go back. It's not gonna let me read it. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, my nose is itching. Stop. It's gonna make it big. Let's see. It's not gonna let me read it. This shit is too damn small. Go back to the picture I was looking at. That is not it. Liberia, Asia, and Europe. Look at this shit. Liberia, Asia, and it's saying Liberia. Let me see. Liberia, Asia, and Europe. Then it shows ocean. Oh, fuck. You want to let me go back? No. Wait, did it take me to another page? It took me to another page. Yes, fuck you. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Imagine that speed. Damn. Let me see. Let me put on my glasses. This is very interesting. Let me see. If I could try to make it out. Oh, what the fuck? Hey. Chill out. Chill out. Oh, shit. Back up. Yeah, true. True. Is that as big as it is? This is 4 angel attending on the 4 corner of the earth. Four angel attending on the 4 corner of the earth. It's just repeating the 4 elements. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, fucking up again. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I did. This is 400. Okay, let me see. Hold on. So y'all can see. What is that? Hot Springs, South Dakota. 400 passages in the Bible that condemn the globe theory or the flying earth and non-sustained it. This map is the Bible map of the world. Whoa, copyright by Orlando. Something. it says 1893. Told y'all, like the 1800s. 1893, right there. Oh shit, back up. Can I read? Oh, don't fucking do me. Hold on. It says, it's weird. It's being weird. Being very fucking weird. It says, oh yeah, y'all can see that. It says, spend 25 cents to the Arthur Proof window Orlando Ferguson for a book. What? Explaining the square in stationary Earth. It knocks the globe theory clean out of the window. Will teach you how to foretell eclipses. It is worth its weight in gold. Okay. Damn, I hate. Oh. Oh, I don't like this. It's not letting me see. It's a scripture that condemned the globe theory. It says, and the sun stood still in the moon stayed. Joshua 10, 12, 13. The world also be stable, that it be not moved. Chiron. What? Chiron 1630. Shut the fuck up. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. Isaiah 12:10. The four corners of the earth. Isaiah 11:12. The whole earth. This is globe theory. Isaiah 29 chapter. The 29th chapter. Oh, I tell the tribulation. I tell the rebellious child, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. Isaiah 3, it looks like 1. So the sun returned 10. And it says, upon the what? Upon the cycle of the earth, Isaiah 40:22. He that spin forth the earth, Isaiah 52:5. Interesting. It says that spreadeth around the earth by myself. Isaiah 54:24. My hand also, and then it skips. Of course, I'm not able to too much look at it. I would be interested in buying this piece. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the moon and stars for light by night, not words. Job 31, 35, 30. The sun shall be something. Acts 2:20. Oh, damn, I want to see what the fuck it says. Let's see, wait. Okay. I can see a little bit more. Can I? What the fuck is that? Is it gonna read me? Wait, is it gonna read me? What does it say? What is this? Character, what the fuck? It says the image. Dive deeper. Should give the whole description. 18. Let me write this shit down. Because now I gotta dive into this shit. Hold up. Yeah, that's all I got to write on. $18.93 EAR map. And let me put this. Ferguson, Hot Spring, this one is okay. Let's see.
About this result. The image is a reproduction of the 1893 map of the square and stationary Earth, created by Professor Orlando Ferguson of Hot Springs, South Dakota. This map is a notable artifact of the Flat Earth theory movement. View related links. Creator and date. The map was drawn and copyrighted by Orlando Ferguson, 1993. View related links. Concept. Ferguson, a real estate developer and self-proclaimed professor, intended to create an updated flat Earth model that reconciled biblical descriptions with known facts, depicting the Earth as a rectangular slab with a dimpled surface. View related links. Biblical references. The map includes illustrations of 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the Earth, a reference to the Book of Revelation, Reverend 7:1. View related links. Purpose. The map was part of a 92-page lecture series Ferguson delivered across the country to promote his theory, claiming 400 passages in the Bible that condemns the globe theory, or the flying earth, and none sustain it. View related links. Historical context. This map was created long after the scientific consensus had established the Earth as a sphere, highlighting a persistent, albeit fringe, belief in a flat Earth. View related links. Related links. Ingenious flat Earth theory revealed in old map, Live Science. Ingenious flat Earth theory revealed in old map, Live Science. June 23, 2011. Ferguson was trying to make an updated version of the flat Earth theory to fit the biblical description of the Earth. Live Science. The image provided is of a historical, flat Earth map titled, Map of the Square and Stationary Earth. Map details. Theory. The map combines a mix of pseudo-scientific ideas with biblical interpretation to argue against the globe theory. Ferguson's Earth is a rectangular or square. Biblical basis. The full title on the map references 400 passages in the Bible that condemn the globe theory, or the flying earth, and none sustain it. Imagery. The map is known for the 4 angels depicted standing at the 4 corners, a reference to Revelation chapter 7 verse 1 in the Bible. The text also mentions that those who believe the globe theory are flying on the globe at a rate of 65,000 miles per hour around the sun.
Okay, let's go. Revelations. Revelation 7:1. It says 10.
Context. The map accompanied a 92-page lecture that Ferguson delivered across different towns to promote his views. Collection. A rare original copy of the map was acquired by the Library of Congress in 2011. View related links. Where to buy a reproduction. Reproductions of this historic map are widely available for purchase online from various merchants. Prices typically range depending on size, material, e.g., poster, canvas print, and framing options. View related links. Available formats: prints, posters, and canvas prints. Merchants. The map can be found on sites such as Amazon, eBay, Fine Art America, and specialty historic print retailers. Share. What's the significance of the 4 angels on the map? Did Orlando Ferguson believe the Earth was square or just square? What was the general scientific consensus on the Earth's shape in 1893? The 4 angels on Orlando Ferguson's map are a literal interpretation of the Bible. The angels visualize the passage in Revelation chapter 7 verse 1, which states, "After this I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth to prevent any wind from blowing on the land or on the sea or on any tree." View related links. Ferguson and other literalist flat earth proponents, this verse was considered conclusive evidence that the earth must be square and stationary, as a globe cannot have literal corners. The angels represent the forces that keep the earth's environment, specifically the winds, in check from the extreme ends of the 4 main compass points until a prophesied time. View related links. Share. Positive feedback, negative feedback. What biblical passages besides Revelation chapter 7 verse 1 did Ferguson cite to support his flat earth map? What does the 4 winds symbolize in Revelation chapter 7 verse 1? Who is Orlando Ferguson? Orlando Ferguson, Wikipedia. Flat Earth Map. In 2011, Ferguson was the subject of press attention after a copy of his In the Bible, the 4 winds typically symbolize universal forces or judgments of God that encompass all directions, north, south, east, and west. In the context of Revelation chapter 7 verse 1, the symbolism carries 2 primary interpretations. View related links. Forces of judgment. The most common interpretation among biblical scholars is that the winds represent destructive powers or divine wrath. View related links.
4 horsemen.
Destruction and calamity. In other biblical books, such as Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 36 and Daniel chapter 7 verse 2, winds are used as metaphors for destructive forces or chaos. The angels in Revelation chapter 7 verse 1 are holding back these impending tribulations and sufferings. Divine pause. The act of the angels restraining the winds signifies a temporary pause in God's judgment on the earth. This delay allows for God's servants, the 144,000 mentioned later in the chapter, to be sealed and protected before the full force of the judgment is unleashed. View related links. The Holy Spirit. A less common interpretation suggests that wind, which is sometimes used as a symbol for the Holy Spirit elsewhere in Scripture, e.g., in John chapter 3 verse 8 and Acts chapter 2 verse 2, is being temporarily withdrawn. In this view, the absence of the Holy Spirit's influence would allow human sinfulness and lawlessness to escalate before God's final intervention. View related links. In essence, the symbolism of the 4 winds in this passage underscores God's sovereignty over all of creation and His mercy in delaying judgment to ensure the protection of the faithful. View related links. Share. Positive feedback, negative feedback. What does the Bible mean when it refers to the 4 winds? What does the Bible mean when...
It says, what are the other instances of symbolic wind in the Bible? What does the sealing of 144,000 servants mean? I'd like to know more about the four horsemen content. I swear that's what I just fucking said. And that's what this will say right here. I would like to know more about the four horsemen content. Fuckers being demigods and playing God. They're trying to control the narrative by faking illusions in small symbolisms. Uh-huh. 144,000. Oh shit. Hold it.
Select to speak.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I know.
The image provided is of a historical flat Earth map titled Map of the Square and Stationary Earth. It was drawn by Orlando Ferguson, a real estate developer and self-proclaimed
Lord
professor.
Jesus.
Map details. Theory. The map combines a mix of pseudo-scientific ideas. Biblical basis. The full title on the map references 100 passages in the Bible that condemn the globe theory, or imagery. The map is known for the four angels depicted standing at the four context. The map accompanied a 92-page collection, a rare original copy of the map with where to buy a reproduction. Reproductions of this historic map are widely available for available formats. Merchants. The map can be found on sites such as Amazon, Share. 9 sites. Undefined. 9 site. About this result. Map of square and stationary Earth. Professor Orlando. File. A flat Earth map canvas print by select. Show all related links. What's the significance of the four angels on the map?
It says, let me see, hold on. It just
Google search.
skip the whole goddamn part. Hold on. This thing is tripping. It's not what I asked to go up. The four angels. We already went over this. Focus is on the judgment. The four winds. The four ends. Universal forces, judgment of God. See? Oh, Acts. Acts is like one of my favorite chapters of the books. I wonder why. The Holy Spirit in this. Let's see, 144,000. Here it goes. Damn.
What does the sealing of 144,000 servants mean? The meaning of the sealing of the 144,000 in Revelation has different interpretations among various Christian traditions, generally falling into literal and symbolic understandings. View related links. Core meaning. Regardless of the interpretation, the sealing marks the recipients as belonging to God and provides them with divine protection during a time of immense judgment and tribulation on earth. This mark contrasts with the mark of the beast that others receive later in Revelation. View related links. Key interpretations. Symbolic interpretation, most common among mainline denominations. Many scholars believe the number 144,000 is symbolic, representing the entire community of God's faithful people throughout history, both Jews and Gentiles. Hollow bullet. The numbers used, 12 tribes multiplied by 12 apostles, 1,000 for a vast multitude, symbolize completeness, totality, and God's perfect army of believers. Hollow bullet. The seal itself is often interpreted as receiving the Holy Spirit at conversion, which signifies ownership by God and spiritual protection. Literal interpretation, often found in dispensationalism, others the number 144,000 is literal and refers to a specific group of ethnic Jewish people, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Israel, who will be converted during the end times. Hollow bullet. In this view, these sealed individuals are supernaturally protected to serve as powerful evangelists, preaching the gospel to the world during the Great Tribulation, which in turn leads to the salvation of a great multitude of people from every nation. Jehovah's Witnesses interpretation. This group teaches that the 144,000 is a literal, limited number of faithful Christians from all time who alone will go to heaven to rule as kings and priests with Christ, while other believers will live forever on a paradise earth.
Oh, yeah.
Undefined, undefined, undefined.
And definitely ain't just Christians. It definitely ain't got nothing to do with dogma. Damn. I could go on and 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 on. This is some juicy details. Not gonna lie. This is some juicy details. I knew when I ate earlier today I was not gonna be hungry till tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love me today and tomorrow. It's always infinite today and any other day. And it's not bragging rights. It comes with a lot of responsibilities. It comes with a whole lot of not smacking bitches when you want to. It comes with a lot. So shit. Damn it. Woo. Well, got my answer. I'm not delusional. This shit crazy. They didn't want us to know who the fuck we was. Like, oh my God, this shit crazy. I'm happy. I'm glad I took the higher road. Taking accountability and just moving forward. Fuck it. It's kind of crazy how they I'm not gonna say just so much they. I'm gonna say how this lady, this counselor, she pointed out everything except for the most important things of how all these trials and tribulations that I've been going through, I have not sought out revenge. Just justice. Rightfully so. Hey, dude, something about this. Am I tripping? It's just shiny. It's so shiny. But that's amazing. It's a school. But they trying to throw the energy off. That's why God gotta make shit shake and move. I'm telling you. Watch what the fuck happened. Shiny. It's time to kick your hiney. I wonder, can I read it now? Oh, I might be able to. Oh, you fucker, mother. You kidding me? Okay. Do it. Oh, you fucker. Quit doing that shit. I didn't do that. So I guess after zoom in so close, then it gives me a super. It says, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take a break. I've been going in. Hold up. What this motherfucker's doing at fucking midnight? It's not even a fucking Friday. Chill the fuck. Okay. Less than. Back on. Okay. Let's see. It said, is it in his hand? Oh shit. In his hand. Ready. And just very shortly. It said, is it? In his hand was sitting until the sun went down. EX 17. What is that? Exodus 17. Motherfucker. It says, and the sun stood. Oh, fuck. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed. Joshua, Yahuwah 10. Is that in the fucking Bible? I made it past J, I'm pretty sure. 12 to 13. The world also shall be still, it be not moved. Chiron 16 and 30, 30, to him that stretched out the earth and made great lights, not worlds. Lights, not worlds. They're bodies of lights. PS 136 ... 6 through 7. The sun shall be darkness in his going forth the place. Isaiah 12:10, the four corners of the earth. Isaiah 11:12, the whole earth is at rest. Isaiah 14:7, the prophecy concerning the globe theory. Isaiah 29th chapter. Hold it, rebellious child. Wait, who to the woe to the rebellious child, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. Woe to the rebellious child, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. That takes counsel, but not of me. Naysayers, the other people, want to fit in. Isaiah 30:1. So the son returned 10. It says they hath laid the foundation of the earth. Hath laid the foundation of the earth. Isaiah 58:13. Thus saith the Lord, with giveth the sun for the light by day, and the moon by night. This shall be the norm. Oh wait, what was that movie? What was out there movie? What movie was that off of? Oh, fucking Shrek and Fiona. And the moon and stars of the light by night, not worlds. I'm assuming it says JER, Jeremiah 3:1. Stop it. 35-36. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood. The blood moons. Acts 2:20. It's just pretty much telling us what is gonna happen. Oh shit. No, I don't wanna go through that. Oh, that scared me. So now I got something to study. I'm gonna study, of course, go back into the guides of what we've been writing on in the 1800s. And then go study these different chapters on this flat earth map, these different, from what I could find. And we're going to break that down and see what's good. All right, love you guys. Peace. Thank you for checking it out. We are on a journey, figuring this shit out, because there's some answers to give. And I got all the right questions I'm going to ask. Y'all be great. Love yourself. Never give up. Peace, love, forever and always. Self-reflection, accountability, self-love, and protection. Always. They don't really care about us.